For this big down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Schultz. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Well, on that 3rd down, the running back did a great job. He set up the screen, caught the ball, turned around, located his blocks downfield so he knew exactly where to go.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Got rid of it just in time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. There he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They just keep firing. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
The Cornhuskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The quick out. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. Middle Tennessee made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing in Murfreesboro. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He lets it fly. Makes the grab down the left side. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Got it behind the line. It's Lions. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
The Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now. You're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Somehow fits it into that traffic. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They hoped to get him in space, create running room, and there just wasn't anything there.
Yeah, I love the 3rd down aggressive, in-your-face defense, not giving you any room to run down the field. Great job by the defense. They saw the throw, the quick pass, reacted to it, got him on the ground for a loss.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gonna take a shot. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Caught over the middle. It's James. Touchdown, Rutgers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Huskers will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Back to pass, it's Schultz. Spits it out to the back. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
And that's why that guy plays DB and not wide receiver. DBs generally don't have as good of hands as wide receivers. That ball should have been.
Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They're going to ride this running back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Under fire. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Fires to the middle. Wide out trying to get it in.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, they're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. The quarterback sneak, looking to eke out a few yards. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close it to a 28-24 game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
And the Scarlet Knights hit it quickly to the line. To the ground to try to move the chains. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football in these third down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Schultz. Setting up the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And the Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
To the air on first down. Time to take a shot. What a catch along the right sideline as he makes a huge play.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fakes to grab. Touchdown, Rutgers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They're up 35-24. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. UTSA has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 21 over Temple. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it on the left. And they'll bring him down after the long completion. A chunk play for the offense.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Cornhuskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The give to the tailback. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Hicks. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Schultz. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
The Scarlet Knights are on the move. They want that clock to run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. They won it all, and that is
Go rewind the motherfucking chat and answer me what the fuck I told you I was gonna do. Ran? What I tell you I was gonna do to Nebraska? Huh? Somebody talk to me.
I'm gonna continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out.
Got to lock the fuck in.
Another touchdown.
Give me a new job out here.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. Second down coming up. The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Right on the money. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
From the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Knowles. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Makes the grab. It's on. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Huskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
To throw, it's Raiola. Floating away. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man on the right. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
They're going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
No, Sirski!
In this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so
Proud of my guys.
down to the red zone. What helps
Super proud of my guys, man. God, we did this shit.
Still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Don't let no fuckery start going on.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat.
Back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast.
I got something.
Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
No.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7.
Oh, I should have pitched it. I was scared. Scared good.
Timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their
Damn.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Schultz. Fires to the wideout.
Wow.
Here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Let's go. Talk about having 1 foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made.
Lego
will take the penalty.
Damn, do I want? Yeah, I do.
I'm sure these guys on offense dreamed of this situation. Big stage, time winding down, desperately needing a score. Well, now they can make those dreams reality. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right
we on that.
money.
Should have picked it.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time?
Should have picked that shit, bro. My safety there.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. With the catch, it's high.
Oh shit. Oh my god, bro.
And that's what you're looking for when you're
Get the
backed up
fuck
in your
out
own
of here.
territory.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
What are they looking at? Oh, 4th and 9. Oh, that's beautiful. I love the double look.
And the officials will change the call.
I love it. Let me see.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
I should have stayed on him.
He makes a catch. The offense will
I
use
made that
timeout
way
with
too easy.
25 seconds left.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top
1 sack.
statistically in passing yardage this year.
1
but it's
sack,
been
ladies and gentlemen.
Big games and big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
Back to pass, it's Raiola. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Ooh.
He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They've marched to the red zone, and here
Well,
we
you
go.
know I'm on that. You know I'm on that, boy.
And now on second down for this offense. Making side adjustments here.
Yeah.
Cause, but they keep fighting.
Yeah.
Nebraska snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense.
Good job, Raiola. That shit look cute, though.
There's not enough time to me, man.
That shit look cute.
Looking for the 2-point try. They'll go to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes
No.
on the field.
Ooh.
2-point conversion and
Look better for the committee. Yeah. Yeah. Rutgers in this motherfucker. Rutgers in this motherfucker. Feel me? Feel me?
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance.
Hell of a game, Rutgers.
And not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week.
Proud of my boys.
When it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air,
Super proud of my boy. Let me look at these stats, too, man. Ever since I changed my passing, man, they got another thing coming. They got another thing coming.
Of EA Sports College Football.
Let me see. Let's see what was. Did we outplay Raiola? That's the question. Ooh, 444. 2-2. 206. Oh. 256 rating. 6 TDs. 411. Huh? What? My boy Tayshawn? You know that's my nephew? We out here, boy.